The saga continues. In the previous video to this, I tried to install these Philadelphia luthier supply conversion posts, which were intended for threading into Epiphone style bushings and then having an ABR-1 post. The Faber kit for Nashville to ABR-1 with the threaded posts are identical to this as far as the size of the bolt or the post on the bottom. So I thought these would work perfect as an alternative. They were a bit cheaper and all that, yada, yada, yada. We tried it in the previous video and it didn't work. So I pulled it out and my plan was to get the Faber ones. I checked online. They're not cheap by the time I factor in shipping and duties and all that crap, because I am in Canada and I would be ordering it from Faber USA. I decided to go a different route because I can't just sit still and let things be. So check this out. So I decided to go the route that I initially thought I wouldn't do. And I've gone ahead and plugged the holes with some nice hard maple, drilled them and tapped them for 632 posts. And we're going this route. So I've already put a thumbnail on that. I have put them in and cut them roughly the height. And we're just going to go ahead and put on our Faber bridge with the brass stuff. So this is sort of where we would have been in yesterday's video, or the previous video of this, whenever this one ends up going live. But this is looking more promising. So now we're here. Strings are still pretty new, so I'm not going to change that. Where's my string winder? Not really the easiest mod. I was sweating a little bit, but we ended up making it work. I'm gonna tune this up and then call it a day because the previous video to this was a little longer than I would have liked. I'm trying to make them shorter, but I don't know how people are able to get a shit ton of content in like a 15-minute video. I was way overshoot that. Hopefully you guys like the long form hangout style video as opposed to just these quick bursts. We really do need to learn to have a better attention span. All right, my tuner's on my phone, so I'm gonna get an A from another guitar. All right, so now I just gotta set the heights, string heights. Look at that. It's a little higher than I like to have these typically. That's a neck angle thing though. Probably come down here a little bit. So what I did was I used a 632 tap, and so I plugged the holes with maple. I plugged them with maple, hard maple, and then I drilled it with a 7/64 drill bit, tapped it with 632, and then put in the posts. And Bob's your uncle. Now it's just a matter of fine-tuning everything, and I'm sure I'm going to have to play with the intonation here. But yeah, overall, I can feel the body resonating more than it used to, just a bit. So we'll see what that does for sound, plugged in and all that. Deck here. There you go. So instead of the Faber route, I might still get the Faber posts and do a conversion on that guy there. Go that route maybe. But for now, this is going to stay as it is. I mean, I could always re-drill them and put the Faber style ones like this if I really wanted to, but there's no real point right now. This is as if it's going right through the maple top and into the mahogany right now. So like the old way, the way that they should be. I'm not really a fan of this setup. So this is where we're at. This is where it should have ended as a success in the previous video, but you know, life happens and things don't always go the way you plan or the way that they should, and that's okay. Have a good one. I hope you have we're going in November, you know, hopefully you have a nice, warm, safe, happy November. Tonight's Halloween, so hopefully if you have kids, hopefully the kids have a good Halloween, or had a good Halloween, depending on when this video shoots or goes live. Thanks for watching. This is it's a bit more of a sweaty kind of job than this was, but this can, I guess, go wrong too. So if you're not you know, handy with hands-on stuff, maybe get a pro to do it, because if you get into a snag, you might not be able to pull yourself out of it, and you can fuck up a really good guitar. In this case here, I ended up making it better, I think. So I'm happy. Hope you're happy. And keep playing guitar.